Hi guys, it's Blackie. If it's Tuesday, it's Down and Dirty Woodscraft. Stay with me. Hi guys, it's Blackie. Okay, for today's Down and Dirty Woodscraft, we're going to talk about something that happens at high water. Now, we've just had Hurricane Sally pass through. And I've come out with Bear onto his land. We're looking at the river. I want you to notice what's going on this far side right there. We call this here in the south a boil. What that means is the river current is running especially strong, and it's going and it's hitting some obstacle and it's splitting. Part of it is going one way, the other one is coming to the surface. At the junction where that comes to the surface, flows outward and goes back down, where the current's this way and they're going down, that's a death zone. Now what you're seeing here, as you watch that far side, is water boiling straight up, coming down the river, and it's hitting a shelf, and that deep water is forced to do this, where the water above it goes over. So they're arguing like two lane changes on a highway. If you were to happen to be coming down this on the canoe or a boat or something, and you'd be out here in this wide open, it'd be a pretty smooth flat ride, right? But that transition right there, and like right there goes a whirlpool. It generates whirlpool. You never, ever, ever want to get into that water like that, because if you get in that edge, it's going to suck you to the bottom. As that water comes up and boils, it goes back to the bottom. If you get caught in that current, it may hold you on the bottom for a half mile before it ever brings you back up. So down here in the south, I'm sure it probably is true of any big river, a boil like that is something to be respected. You don't get into it, you don't get near it. Like a rip current. If I was on that side and I had to get water, I would not even come down to that edge to get water. If I slipped in for any reason, it would be nearly impossible to get out of that. You got to go with the river and hope you don't get sucked down. So you avoid something like that. It's called a boil. We're going to get into canoeing and stuff a little later on, but this is one of the things I want to share with you. Of sometimes in our outdoor adventures, you got to cross water, you know. And suppose that I had come in here for a camp out, and this is an island or whatever, and now I've got to cross this back. This would be a big no-no. Because if you just stand here over the time I've been talking, about every 2 or 3 minutes, there goes one. They're whirlpools. That's a big indicator that there's a lot of undercurrents going on, things you don't want to mess with. I want to move further down where the river's nice and flat and smooth, and I want to go in and go diagonally across. You cannot fight this current. You cannot fight the river. You got to go with it. So if I'm going in, I need to get out here. I'm going to come way up the bank here and shift over like on modern traffic on the road. Go with the traffic instead of trying to cut straight across. So, in conclusion, guys, understanding how to cross water, understanding these things that can occur when we come out here. If I had crossed in here to camp or whatever, and then we've had a micro flood or a big heavy downpour or something's happened where the rivers rose up angry like this is a real concern for getting out. So you got to be very weather wise. Hope this gives you some ideas, guys. Please leave any questions or comments below. Until next time, I'm Blackie, wishing you safe journeys. Have a great day, guys.